For those of you who know the church campus, you know there is a long hallway between Linder Fellowship Hall and the church offices. That's how I come from the parking lot to my office. At the end of the hallway, just through the door and to the right, is an office of a staff member. And when he's in my office and I walk down the hallway, he knows I'm coming. I don't have the softest footsteps. I always have some place to be or something to do, and there's an urgency to my walking. I think the author of the Gospel of Mark would appreciate that. This gospel has an urgency about it too. Immediately this, it says, and then after that this, and immediately following this occurred. And as one scholar has noted, the author of this gospel writes in a style that is simple but super concentrated. This Sunday, I'm looking at 2 verses, a part of a 7-verse pericope, but in those 2 verses, there's an awful lot that I personally need to unpack. I may walk fast, but I have a hard time keeping up with Jesus in this gospel. These verses that we're looking at on Sundays simply say, John was arrested, and Jesus said, the kingdom of God is near. John was a relative of Jesus. John had just baptized Jesus. John had a following that was preparing the way for Jesus, and now he had been stopped. And Jesus, in the next breath, says, the kingdom of God is near? I don't know about you, but I need a minute between the grief and the hope. But the Gospel of Mark says, there's no time. Something's happening and it'll happen fast. Keep up. And I think there is a blessing if you can find the hope in moments of grief. There's a blessing in some of that happening fast. But how can we move from grief to hope? How can we begin to see the blessing that is happening even at the same time we are grieving? That's what I'll be thinking about on Sunday, and I hope you'll join me in looking for that hope. I'll see you then.